happened to her. I don't know. I never watched her, but I will tell you, it gets real when you start linking the families together and how the Stevensons are related to the Rose family, and the Rose family runs Rosemont. Rosemont was named after them, y'all. Their family goes back to the black nobility. But this young man, this is what he does. He's a hitter for this, and you seen the video I did on the freezer.
Talking about
Obviously, you don't seen it because it's almost got 5.
We know by now that we not gonna probably get justice for her. We know that by now. We're not gonna probably get justice for her because it's a lot of upper people involved. That's not gonna let the truth come out. But truth already out. Yes, the authorities is not gonna do what they supposed to further investigate this case.
So people been misled, thinking it's a revenge and all, and I understand that's a good angle.
Stick together.
All that really happened. The revenge part with her brother, them are real events that happen, but that's not what this is over. This is all called part of a sacrifice. I'm telling y'all, that's what this is really part of. Yeah,
a sacrifice, a big sacrifice.
Has a 3-day.
I'm starting to think that it wasn't even a Kanika her body after all this, which we know it was a funeral, but damn.
Members here on these 3 days.
Without organs, they take of hers.
10th, and 11th.
That's what Miss Teresa ought to be examining her daughter's body to figure out. Exhume Kanika's body. Miss Teresa, please exhume her body and further investigate.
With the Chinese kid and the
Kendra Johnson parents didn't give up. It took them 3 times to exhume that child body until they figured out the truth. And it's the same thing that Miss Teresa should be doing.
I always give credit to the people that give me the original information.
Miss Teresa should be doing the same thing.
That information to even check that angle out, which I did during my 2-week suspension, and I will do a story on it. And then this dude, Ray sent me his picture, right? My homegirl, Ray. She's been with me since I had like 30 subscribers. She sent me the picture of him. Tommy, what's this all about? I'm like, yo, I don't know this kid. So I dig into the information. Send my homeboy the video I did, which runs the Latin Kings. Within 20 minutes, I had a phone call. See, so it doesn't matter if I got on the case in October. Y'all don't have no street connections. You guys reach out to Chicago and get information back that fast. Y'all are over there guessing what's going on. You know, and when it comes to the occult and Masons, this is what I do.
I listen to him too.
And I'm telling you right now, when she sent me that, what sparked my alert, besides the name Janika on his face, was the sacrificial blood dove above his face. I knew what that meant. I'm like, yo, why does he have that above it? That's what sparked it. I'm like, okay. So then the freezer.
They got so much sneaky stuff going on in the background of these cases that makes you sometimes don't even want to believe it's true at times.
Whatever it is, it adds up to 32.
But you know this about it.
Video on that. I showed you a Freemasonry. They got a saying, everything changes at 32 degrees. Because after you go from 32 to 33, that's when you start learning the true knowledge, and it goes 360 degrees. So they asked you to do to go to 32 to 33 is too. Hey, it's too real for me. I'll say that. Now, because yo, Tommy, how did you get that?
We deserve the truth. Give us the truth at this point.
Just count what letter it is in the alphabet.
Why we can't have the truth?
So then you add
we understand that we may not get justice, but why we can't have truth?
Is also where water freezes. So if you look in the Kabbalah occult book that comes from Babylon, that the Masons, that's what their rituals come from. You'll see this ritual that they perform to go from a 32nd degree to 33rd. And
was she
yes,
sacrificed or was she not sacrificed? Was Kanika sacrificed or was she not? It's the same with Kiara Cole's case.
It's set up.
I'm starting to hear now that Kiara Cole's her mother boyfriend had knowledge of
the person way higher
her daughter's case.
Maybe sent man to do what he did.
Kiara Cole's mom boyfriend knows knowledge of what happened to Kiara Cole.
I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry, Teresa.
What you doing knowing not? What you was involved in it doing?
Now, when they released the doves at that makeshift funeral, because that's what that was. All right, we all know who was really in that casket. When they released
everybody do things now out rituals
total sense.
And evil.
It makes total sense.
Especially Chicago is so evil there.
Ritual, but
and I Miss Teresa and let know they are so God. They do, you know, yeah, Miss Teresa.
The one I did on
she
my
speaks
channel,
so much godly, this, that, and the other. But yeah, I don't trust no better there. I don't trust not one soul in Chicago because they all are evil, especially our black people there. Our black people there are so evil.
4,000 DMs a day, so if I don't hit you back right away, I will get to you. We need to go through that footage and try to locate Mr. Frank Nitti in it. All right, I guarantee that. I guarantee he's in that footage. We'll find him. Now, also, who else is in that footage? Oh, I don't know. The Murray brothers. Why would you have them there, Miss Teresa?
Yeah, why didn't Miss Teresa involve the Murray brothers in the lawsuit?
As you say.
Why was she involved in if they just had came in? Why did you involve their place in the lawsuit? Why was they not even involved?
Taken out. Let's just keep it real. And all the people that was Zach, him, Jay Money, all of them was hit the same way, the same exact way, which was a professional hit and was linked to this street organization. If you watch the video I did earlier, yesterday on this
y'all know something I can use for my till I can go to the dentist and get my wisdom teeth pulled out because mine just started coming in at right when I'm hitting 30. And this one look pretty, this one in this left corner. This don't hurt so bad. I put some vanilla extract on it. And they'll give me some peroxide.
And the mastermind of this little organization, as far as the street gang goes, is Man. There's one person above him, but I can't find out who it is. But there is somebody. I'm trying. People don't want to talk about that dude. I'm trying my hardest to find that out. So if anybody knows from Chicago, hit your boy up. I'll keep your name confidential. People are like, from Chicago, Tommy, you're crazy talking about this. Yo, I don't care.
I don't care. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. God ain't put us on this world to be frightened of scared people. And the people in Chicago are so frightened and so scared. Guess what? We all gotta leave this earth one day. But being frightened of another human?
Trust and believe me.
No.
The money just makes it, so everything fell into place. Also, they have these murder mystery dinners at this place. So that led people down a wrong disinformation road. But it
who paid for Kanika Fernum?
Oh shit. There's my brother right there, Jake from Chicago. Jake, what up, bro?
I want to know that, yeah. Who paid for her Fernum?
YouTube keeps messing my people's things up. Hold on, Jake. Yeah, Jake, you're right. 100%. You know that. You're from there. So you see what Jake said. The gangs in Chicago are being used for, I can't say that word, don't flag my video, but the O organization, what they took from Kanika. All right?
Yep, gangs are used for organization.
Oh yeah, I had to restart everything.
They're using our gangs. The white folks using the gang members to get what they want. But our ignorant black people in Chicago are so stupid and illiterate to the fact that these people are just using y'all for straight clout. And when they get what they want with you, they throw you away like you're trash. Stop giving these white folks what they want. Ain't no reason for y'all. Y'all shouldn't even took Kanika there to kill her.
This dude says, and he been on the.
They still moving forward with their happy. Y'all should have went after their daughters. If anything, y'all went after Kanika. Why y'all ain't go after their daughters?
Maybe he didn't do his research. I don't know. Maybe he ain't lying. Maybe he didn't look. But there's a pool there.
That's who y'all need to go after. Right now, and go after their daughters.
The one that went, it looked for me. And his word is gold. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. I gotta take my. With this going on in this world today, get yourself right. Vitamin C, that airborne, and get you some of this good bottled water.
They just coronavirus, y'all. A lot of people, minority minority people are not going to catch it. It's not for the minority. Coronavirus is what these Chinese foreign people are catching. Minority not going to catch that. It's not for a minority. The people that you hear now that has it are who?
Why did they tear down the projects to cause?
And they making it so easy for them to come over here and travel in our world.
He's talking about. I always never say this right, so forgive me, Jake. Caprese Greens, or it was the project. Did I say that terrible? It was the project right downtown Chicago. And like what Jake's talking about is true. They tore the projects down. They took all the leaders away. Right? Because you had leaders that was in charge of the Black Disciples, in charge of the Four Corner Hustlers. They set this up, right?
They set this up so this word can be these white. They took away the good leaders.
Because I'll do a whole video on all the gangs.
They took away all the good leaders. And now these kids out here reckless because they took away all their fathers, all the good parents. I can't even call them good parents because they weren't good parents. If they were good parents, y'all children won't be out here doing the same thing that y'all did.
Besides that, they're dropping off van loads full of weapons. And they perpetuate the violence. So then they passed the law. Your homeboy Obama, they passed the law where they don't need permission from your family. They don't gotta tell you. They just took what's inside your person without saying the O word, which is crazy. I gotta beat around it like that, but you have to, or this video get flagged. And it won't get out to the people. Y'all ain't, you guys have a higher IQ than Asians, so you know what I'm talking about. Hit them likes, though. We got 45 people in here at 5 in the morning. Shout out to y'all. And 29 likes. Let's get them likes up. I don't even know who that is. Who is that? It's me, Felicia. Someone blocked her. She blocked on my channel. Well, obviously, she shouldn't be blocked because I don't know her. So, tell her after this, I'll go. Man, people better not be blocked on here, man. That's why I didn't take the wrenches away before. See, that's what I'm saying. You get agents out here that want to cause disinformation, come in, try to inject racial hate in it. You know why? It's so dangerous to these people. Unify races, unify religion. And we've got brothers in here right now of all different nationalities. Some believe in Allah, some believe in Jesus, some are just spiritual. Some believe in Jesus, some believe in
people in Chicago just believe in pure evil. You know, just keep it real 1,000 for y'all. They just believe in pure evil.
I did it by accident when I read shit. Yeah, get her back in here. Can you do
period.
It? Or do I got
sick.
To do it?
Y'all grandmamas are sick because for them not even putting a strap on y'all tail, especially Monique. Where her grandma is? Because I see Miss Susie, her mama don't do nothing. Look like Miss Susie used to be on drugs.
You know that. And they don't like the unifying people.
Monique need a real parent.
Yesterday, my platform used to be 80%. Now it's like 90-something% female. That's crazy. Shout out to my queens out there. But the brothers that I got on here are riders. So, you know, my brother James, Jay, we got some real riders on here that ain't scared. We ain't scared. Because if you know this information and you don't come forth with it and try to help, if you have a platform, you're just as guilty as the people that did it. Whether you believe it or not. You unblocked her. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I didn't mean to block you, honey. Go ahead and comment whoever you are so I can know you. Well, right, Miss Fat Fiction? But they're scared. They're scared. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I just had to start some people over, and I better not see no blocking because I have the app. I'll see who blocked it, and I'm not just taking your wrench away no more. I'm blocking you for life. You ain't coming over here and causing that type of confusion amongst my people. Now, Jay, my brother, you're on all three of my platforms. You see them bots, which Nick finally noticed too and talked about, the bots, Trap Town, Canadian something. They'll have like 30,000 subscribers, but only like electronic music, never show their face. And now they're switching their name. They got different names, or they just got that many bots. I'll block one and they always comment the same thing. Great video. You should have more views. Great, like, bro, you see how many views I had on that? So I'll comment, thank you. Welcome to the family. They never comment back. It's a bot, man. These people are on to me heavy now. It's getting real. Go look on my Instagram. I mean, they follow you on Instagram, and they'll always come in like this and try to. They'll either comment on a black person's thing or a white person and try to inject hate and race and just say something real crazy that a normal person would not say. You know what I'm saying? Or religion. They try to cause. But they'll come in and be like, if somebody's Christian, say, "Hey, Tommy, cover yourself in the blood of Jesus. I'll pray for you." Now, I'm spiritual. I'm not Christian or Muslim, but I found my way to spirituality through Allah, you know, when I was locked up in the feds. But I got one side of my family that's Christian. I love both sides. You know, I love you no matter what you believe, as long as it's positive. I'm not down with you if you believe in Saturn, Saturnalia, the black cube, worship of the black cube, which is what these people do. So I understand some people that are asleep can't understand why would they do that, Tommy? Because it's what they do. Are you that slow? It's what they do. They got to keep perpetuating these lower vibrations for this deal they have with these lower entities. You can believe in it or not. You better do your research. We're in a spiritual war that goes back to the beginning of time, which they're trying to alter the DNA of God's original creation. Okay? That's what it's all about. The 5G, which damages your DNA. And I can't talk too much about it on here because they're flagging people for that. But go on my Instagram and I'll break that down for you. It's all about vibrations and energy, my brother.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's.
They definitely like to push that agenda, don't they? I'm not going to touch on nothing political in this video either. No offense, my brother, but they'll flag me for that, and this is too important to get out to people. So, since I came back on my platform, I did the video. Everybody's like, Tommy, you're tripping with this cloak thing, right? Don't you understand it's a multi-billion-dollar operation? Yes, they got cloaks. So what's a cloak, Tommy? It's a cloak. You can put over you, and you look invisible. It was online. Go look. I did a video on it and show you. It's $10,000. The army had them. They was putting them on tanks, and I show you the video where Kanika's being held up. You can clearly. This ain't no distortion. You can clearly see 4 sets of feet and the outline of the cloak. That's what it was. It wasn't no editing. I know that sounds crazy, y'all. I know. Trust me, I know it sounds nutty. And then they inject all these lies in it to keep us fighting with each other. So we never figure it out. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody is going to jail. I hate to tell you. So all you channels out there saying that, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Do you not hear me when I tell you who's involved in this? It's just as far as Chicago knows, it goes all the way up to the governor. It probably goes up much higher than that, you know.
Listen.
But the red box is to hide it. They walked her down the hallway. My brother Jay, they pulled the weekends at Bernie with her, you know. And then I finally did the video, and people that was saying I was tripping were like, "Wow, Tommy, that's real." And I just showed them, because I'm not about, a pair of lips can say anything. I'm here to show y'all proof. So I show you receipts and facts. How it works over here, I'll do a 3 to 5 minute video showing you all the evidence. Then we'll have a live conversation about it. That's how we do stuff over here. And I cover a wide array of subjects. But the cloak's real. I hate to tell you. There's videos on here that you can see how they work. Now, there is a fake one that it's not fake, but what it is, it's green. It's called the Harry Potter one for kids. That is just a green thing. It's like a green screen. So you have to have a phone app. With this one I'm talking about, it's about that thick, and it's like a hologram. So it's recording your surroundings around you. And this goes back to the Cecil Hotel with Lisa, what was her name? Alyssa Lamb, the young lady from Canada. She was dating the dude that invented it for DARPA. Look into DARPA. She invented it for DARPA, right? So when she's coming out of the elevator and looking up and down the hall, and we tell her, what's wrong with her? People thought she's seen a ghost, thought she's seen, no, she was running from a dude with this type of technology. And he was in the elevator the whole time. So this is what we're facing. This is what we're facing, guys. I mean, it's real. That's scary. Because what are you going to do if you can't see him? That's freaky, man. That's how deep this is. That's how deep this is. And I hate to tell y'all, but Kanika's mom was involved, man. But I don't have no proof that she was involved from the beginning, so I'm not going to say that. But we have 100% proof that she was paid off $1.4 million just for the MTV documentary alone, where she sold all the rights for the Crown Plaza footage to Viacom. Who was the first person that came out with that? Oh, this is time stamped. Tommy did. You know, because I just look into it. Plus, I got 2 people on the payroll that does this research for me. So shout out to them. You know, especially Kiki. She does the most of the research, and she's good. She's good. Tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. Isn't there a movie coming out of just the Invisible? Yeah, somebody said that. I never seen it though. Amber Santos. What are you, Dominican girl? Santos. But I heard that. Yeah, but Amber, that's all MK Ultra predictive programming, sis. So that's how they do it. That's how they roll this out to us.
All of them. I think just everybody was involved at this point.
30 to 50 years ahead of us in technology.
Like Texas Chainsaw, everybody was involved.
They got full holograms.
Everybody was paid. Everybody was involved.
We already know they have this technology.
Truth.
She died. Oh yeah.
You listen to him too,
I
ain't ready. I just started listening to him. I gotta go back to his first and listen to him.
I'll just show you the evidence of out of the Kabbalah book. That's what this is. And how it works is with the ritual like Kanika's, which was in 2017, right after the Great American Eclipse, right? So the next one's 2024. Right after that, they do this a certain amount of days from it, certain amount of days after her birthday, during blood moons, and they attach this negative energy from, because it's sealed in blood, they attach it to this case, I guess you could say, and all of us that are putting our energy and time into it, that's what it's for.
Yep.
Okay, it's watch this hand while I rob you with this one. So while we're over here doing this, they got this going on, and not only for that, they have to keep doing this because these entities they're involved with are very bloodthirsty. Colby's, I mean, you guys gotta wake up, and I know y'all see now clearly. This was a sacrifice. If you don't believe that, just fall back off your case. You know, you're never going to get it. If you don't at least believe that much.
I'll be right back now.
Involved, you know, Kanika don't have a... Yeah, look. Hey, Raina, there was me and 3 other YouTubers, and this was early on when I started. We reached out to her through email and tried to, we was going to all pay for the headstone. She said Kanika got cremated. So that was a lie. I don't know. No, I guess it wasn't a lie, though, because obviously she did. You know, I don't believe it was her in there. And I'm not going to say the name of the girl. We all know because, you know, her family and stuff, but we know who it really was. That's why that's why you guys had questions when it happened. Everybody's like, yo, that don't look like Kanika. Now, granted, you do change a little bit what you look like after, you know, they prepare you, but that wasn't her. That was a little too dark, first of all. It just wasn't her. So you can believe what you want. Why would her mom say that? Her mom misleads people all the time. Her sister, here's the dropper for you. Her sister, this was when I first joined this case. Her sister went to the same hotel, the same room, and did a celebration 2 years for a 2-year anniversary of her sister passing. Why would you go to the same hotel and the same room 2 years? That's crazy to me. And this is the same sister that shouted Kanika out, or not shouted Kanika out, shouted MTV True Crime, whatever that misleading story was, shouted them out that they did a good job after that story, which that story was total propaganda just to mislead the people and make it look like an accident. And Miss Teresa, you're the one that sold the rights by her selling the rights to the Crown Plaza footage because her daughter was on it for that night. And I'm sure other people got rich off that too. Crown Plaza, for example. By that happening, it made it for creators like me and other truthers that tell you all the truth. it made it for people like us that they can shut us down if you use more than 5-minute clips and don't put the Fair Use Act in front of it, right? They can take your footage off, which they have. We've seen that happen. They took down Zach TV. Now he's back up because his brother had to appeal it and go through all these processes. But it's crazy, man. If y'all knew what people that are really telling the truth went through, you see me. I've been on suspension twice over here. Not for cussing, not for showing nothing violent. The first time I showed y'all the building specs of the Crown Plaza, the blueprints of when they first built it, and the O'Hare Airport, and shows you that there's connecting tunnels. Okay, that's why I got suspended first time. I don't know what that was wrong with that, but they didn't like it. So they took me off for that and stole my content, which I still have it. I'm gonna put it up on Instagram. Forget it. You know, these people drive me nuts on here. My Instagram blew up, so I'm just gonna start putting everything on Instagram at Illuminati Media. But yeah, so I got suspended for that. Then I get suspended the next time for had nothing to do with that. That one had something to do with what's going on right now. Without saying that, this situation, because Tommy told you a day after they told you this came out. I told you what it was. I told you it was a beta test for what's going on right now and what was going to happen in the end. I'm not no psychic. I just do the research, study it. I'm very good at gematria and numerology. I study astrology, and that's how they move. Life is a game of chess. If you stay a couple steps ahead of them, you'll never get checkmated. All right? If you still watch the news and believe it, oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. I got you. What up, girl? I don't know if she had that. Probably not. That was probably a cash grab, too. You see, they got Kanika merchandise now. You do know that, right? They're selling Kanika merchandise. So, you know, I run 2 companies, so I know how all this works. And marketing is what I do online. Like, for example, remember the lives they did right before the MTV True Life Crimes? They all got paid. That's why they did them lives. It was to make us get back into the Kanika thing heavy, which it was the #1 searched thing on YouTube and Google for 2 years straight. It's still one of the most trending things on there to this day. So they're like, well, we need to capitalize on this. They sell the rights, pay these people.
Say that again. You just ran around that block. What a fucking coach. I thought you was a smart guy. But I guess the little has to go with the big end. Farmers, she picks you up, she gets you a fox report. That way they keep an eye on you. Come on. She's enough. Yeah. Right. One. Come over here. Sit down. I poured you a drink. Go ahead and do it. Why would you ever push my luck? How did you get involved with these shits? Oh, God, I met a guy. He was one of Honest John's bodyguards. He big, mean, and no good, just my type. He went to go work for the doctor, and he talked me into making some extra money. I did the twice. Anything the doctor couldn't get without a prescription, I had plenty of access to at the hospital. You guys, how easy it is for me to grab this stuff. I really, as a nurse, I want you to get that. I really needed the money, and they paid a lot. I don't need a doctor. I never could overfill. She told me what she was doing wasn't exactly by the book, but she said that they would be making experiments that would help a couple of people, and she's a real doctor, and let's face it, it was a really fucked up period in my life. I usually want my money from Albert. He's a nurse, but not like a surgical nurse. They're a lot more skilled. Maybe.
Them motherfuckers don't think they supposed to get up clean up no work for the kids and nothing. None of this shit.
It's not the skill. There's no money in prison she pays for. I guess it's a reward for his good work. Nice and clean, you know, really exotic. It's both taste and chocolate. I was sorry. Safe thing to do. I gave this thing dog when I put it on the bus today. She actually found it.
Yeah.
She's been here for me. Come back to her place and I'll be long gone. Esta pinta de pelos. ¿Estaremos de aquí? Ahí tienes 10,000. Quédate conmigo. A lo mejor vuelvo en una semana o dos, tal vez nunca. Pero me lo pidas. He tenido una vida de vida. Es un verbo bueno. No te dará problemas. Si te preguntan dónde lo conseguiste, les dice que lo encontraste en la calle. Y a mí no me conoces. No me acuerdo. Ahora está bien. Gracias. When I put down your box, I told her to make a phone call. I promised you wouldn't let me down. I believe you.
Always do. Anyway.
Looks like the new model front. Got some rest.
Hey Frank, get thirsty, call over here.
Thank you, Albert, that will be all. It won't interest you to know that this old hotel was the site of many a simple party back around the time of the big earthquake. All the rich people used to dance in the nest. Much better. You need a one-night treatment to bring out your best pictures. You did a good job on your dinner. You're really quite good. Waitress shop. That one I would think. You certainly call those attractive. But inside your head, I can see you really haven't made any progress. Still a cat. Still a street animal. Still a macho man. I gave you a new chance at life, and you wasted that opportunity. I realize you don't understand what this is all about. Such a complicated series of events and misfortunes. I'm just wasting words. Surgery at 10 o'clock tonight.
Get him undressed while you're sitting. Have 3 in here, just kidding. I want to check his blood pressure. You're lucky to have such a good surgeon, Frank. We should do an excellent job on that one. Gonna take the right arm off my shoulder and give it a nice little treatment. Let me see. Doctor seems to think that's a good thing. That's the way we said.
Cool guy. We go in and make this good. He did. Nice kids on.
you're out of bullets. So, what do we do now? I think I'm actually a bit of a coward when it comes to life and death situations. I assume the men who work for me are dead. I have an idea. I think we should call it quits. You walk away into the night. I'll do a disappearing act of my own. And sad to say, we'll never see each other. Over. Quits. I don't think so. You see, you never know when you're going to need one of these. Everything's coming apart. My work falling to pieces. Do you like my good-looking? It's 150 years old. Made in Edinburgh. Still runs like a charm. I never had it. So much of what I do is to give.
Just man, get that towel up. I know I told you clean that damn room up. Y'all saying room and dust man.
I called the cops from the phone in the back of the bar by the block away. Told them to send an ambulance over to take care of the doctor.
Job every day. Dealing with Kaylee every day. That's a problem by itself.
They just sent the doctor.
Before we say sweets, ask what you thought of yesterday's.
Right, it's look like the highway. Go get brooms. Go get brooms to your highway. It's your highway. This ain't my highway. It's go to your highway.
Doctor was found in the building with 4 dead and rotting.
I killed none of them.
You're sorry.
Albert's
Don't see you and protect the memory.
Daddy got the broom.
Okay. You don't make me see.
he killed all and he shot and proceeded to do other vile things. So
I see. You should be once again how very clever you are. And it's adios, muchacho. I Watch you.
took me a long time to recover from my wounds. After 2 years in the I decided to get it done. If you could be manipulated properly, maybe I'd get out of this facility and right there. I'd hire myself some child nurse. 12 men good control. I appreciate my vision of that. I got it. But you wouldn't. After I lost my temper, I knew it was game time. The trial was a long time. So I decided to accept my fate. But I wanted to do a statement. I wanted to.
I've been gone away from y'all forever. I mean, I ain't feeling good work for 2. I'll be back, y'all.